welcome to Friday and the opportunity to decide and decide for you. I think one of the things that has been really hitting me this week has been the truth around when does it get to be your turn? You have so many hats, women entrepreneurs. You're caring for everybody else's priority, your clients, your spouse, your kids, and all those expectations. But I want to ask you a really frank question. When does it get to be you who sets the priority that your dreams matter and that you will carve out the time and put that focus on pursuit of the things that feel like oxygen? I want to invite you to make that decision today, not someday. I think that the coolest thing that I get to bear witness as a mentor to business women owners is the moment they go, you mean I can choose me? I can choose to do the things that call it my heart. You mean I can be well paid for my expertise, for my mess, and for my vision? And I say, heck yes. And it starts when you decide to say, I will shift the priorities of others to being the priority of me. Carolyn and I have been traveling a ton, and all of you have seen that on our social media channels. None of that was convenient. None of it came because we had this massive stretch of time that was unallocated in our calendars. We simply chose us. We chose the pursuit of what we wanted, and we pursued it in the service that knowing we can acquire the skills, we can be in the communities, we can catch fire with our dreams and amplify it, we will be in service of more people. And to us, that feels like oxygen. And that's why we created a retreat that's happening next weekend called Lead with Love, Embrace Abundance. It is for women entrepreneurs to get clear on what they want and to go after it unapologetically. And I am thrilled to invite you and to also demand of you to put yourself first. Now is the time to do this. And Carolyn and I were chatting about this. And Carolyn, you've got something that is so on your heart. Talk to us.
I do. And thank you. And, as women, as you said, Christine, we give a lot. And we're inviting you at this moment to give yourself permission to contribute to yourself, to contribute to that declaration, that claim, that commitment to your vision for 2026, to ignite, I just got truth bumps, to ignite that energy, that inspiration, that clarity. Because when we step back and we really listen to what matters most to us within our business, within our life, in building that your own personal freedom, it needs to happen when you commit to yourself to rise up to be that leader that you are meant to be, and to be surrounded by other people that have the same commitment, that though you can have those conversations that are game changers, that you can hear yourself share that beautiful big dreams that you have, and take that time to do that reflection, that commitment, and be decided. Now's the time. Now is the time to choose you. And what I love about this retreat is we're going to have time for self-reflection. We are going to have time to be in nature. We are going to step back and have those conversations to create that clarity that needs to happen first before we take that intentional action. So, we have lots of great opportunities for you to go within to win. And it truly is our mindset, our heart set, our strategy, our systems, our processes, to clarify those strategic aspects as well. And that's what you're really bringing to Christine too.
We talk a lot about the word ignition, and it's funny that that's the thing that curated the truth bumps, because this, Carolyn and I have always seen ourselves as fuel sources for others. And the most important question about, if you're thinking, I'd have to move around my life to make this happen, it's, again, first off, permission to pursue yourself, permission to gift yourself. And it all comes down to this simple question: is your spark lit? Lit for something more. And I mean more of pursuit of your own identity. When you serve yourself well, you serve others to an extraordinary level. And this is the invitation we're casting for you. It is about nourishing your own flame. And yes, using the community we will build, the tools that Carolyn and I will bring to you to say it is time to expand. It's time to take up the space. It's time to carve the space, and it's time to honor that space. This is a unique experience, a contradictory experience in some ways, because this is going to be very grassroots, very honest, very stripped back, because we must nourish the inner flame. We must figure out, how do we show up for ourselves? What do we need to gift ourselves? And what do we honestly need to let go of?
Yes.
Because transitions require space. This is the space you're gifting yourself. And we're doing a destination on Vancouver Island. If you've never traveled here, it's an incredible opportunity to do it next weekend. We kick off at 2:00 in the afternoon, so you can travel in the morning. You can get home Sunday night. I promise you this: getting in the room is the biggest gift I know how to gift yourself right now. Not someday, not in 2026, not in the next moment. This one is right in front of you. Say yes.
And you deserve it. Honestly, it's when you step up and step out of your comfort zone that you really get to determine the leader who you are. You get to see who you are. You get to experience that expanded, calm confidence, that clarity and conviction. So we're simply inviting you to come and spend the time with us to really set that clear foundation for success, for fulfillment, for freedom in 2026. And now is the time to prepare, plan, and ground yourself in that clarity and commitment.
And I will say, for all the stuff that sounds like it's amazing, here's also the coolest thing, I think. I promise you it's just going to be fun. And I know for sure I want to bring the fun back to this. I think if you let it, business can be heavy. The aspirations can be heavy. And one of the things I love most, and why I wanted to do this particular event with my friend Carolyn, is her sense of vitality and fun is off the charts. And being around a place where we're not in the language of complaint, we're not in that pastime of stuckness, we're not in the space of who's got it harder. It's the, wow, am I excited by the life I'm building?
Yes.
That's what we're inviting you to experience. We're inviting you to choose, in fact. Because I know every single day I commit to doing that. How do I make this fun? How do I make this feel like oxygen? Who do I surround myself with? And who do I know who's in movement, who's willing to do what it takes, and who has the integrity and the heart to hold the line and to say, I'll hold your hand and I believe in you.
And it's about leading with love. This concept that it has to be hard, that I have to push, that it has to be heavy. And it's not the way to create abundance. It's about alignment. It's about taking that time to be decided and be in alignment. So come and have fun with us. We're going to be in nature. I'm going to do yoga every day. And we're going to have lots of time for journaling, reflection, and doing that internal work and building that foundation of truth, of trust, and of value that you can move forward with that calm confidence and gratitude as you move into 2026.
So the invitation is before you to say yes to you and to say yes to, I will figure this out. If you have questions and details, you need support making your travel plans to get to destination, the Bethlehem Center on Vancouver Island, flying in either through Nanaimo would be the nearest international airport, or Victoria, please reach out to Carolyn or myself. We're available anytime to answer your questions. But I would like to invite you to say yes and say, I will find a way. Finding a way forward is the thing that will liberate you. And you deserve it. So come join us next weekend, Destination Vancouver Island for the Lead with Love, Embrace Abundance. It's our first inaugural of many women's retreats. We can't wait to see you there.
Thank you.